actually really excited to interview you because you are an amazing villain. And Loki was such, I don't know, I think he's one of the best villains of all time. How honored were
Wow.
you to play him?
Which is as honoured as you think I am. I mean, he was amazing. He was because he is so many things. Loki is an embodiment of everything we're afraid of. He's arrogant. He's proud. He's fearful. He's tyrannical. He's a megalomaniac. He's someone who's like. He's an agent of chaos. He's completely mentally off the grid, but it's all motivated by something that's very. It seems to me to be very truthful to human nature, which is he's just heartbroken.
You sympathize. I sympathize with him a lot in Thor.
Yeah.
I don't know. I felt for him. In this movie, though, he was just on a mission, evil. I felt like.
Yeah, yeah.
What changed? What was the spark in him that made him just like so evil?
Well, I think it's something to do with self-esteem. I think in Thor you see he's like broken because his whole life is a lie. He was brought up to believe he was Thor's brother and he was born to be a prince and a king, with the expectation that one day he would have a kingdom. And he finds out that he was this monster that was left out in the cold, abandoned, left to die, and then adopted and lied to and betrayed. And so it's sort of his spiritual despair has hardened into basically his heart is kind of like a rock. It's like sort of volcanic rock now, and he's completely scarred from the inside, and it manifests on the outside. That's why he looks so kind of lean and hungry and sickly and pale, and his costume is scratched, and it always. Joss and I talked about kind of the villains of human history. You know, all the people in the course of the history of time who've tried to subjugate people, who've tried to get everyone else to bow down and kneel at their feet. And, you know, sort of if you do any kind of amateur psychology on these guys, or not even amateur, you know, books and books and books have been written on the fact that at rock bottom, they hate themselves. They don't have any self-worth, they don't have any self-approval. And so the only way they can get power or status is to get everybody else to physically be beneath them. So it's a great kind of acting challenge in a way. There's a lot of meat on the bone.